Why did I buy macro tubes or extension tubes? Buenos Diaz and welcome back to the vlog, everybody. So today is Thursday and it's the opening day of the farmers market here in town. So lots of things, it's just opening. Check it out. Tell me the farmers market was good. Didn't eat a lot. So normally at the farmers market you've got all the good stuff, the kettle corn, the pizza, the lemonade, the frozen ice drinks, all sorts of really good stuff, but did have the sweetened walnuts, almonds, and pecans. Oh, those were so good. Gotta get the mix, little bag, throw those down, boom. Good stuff. Hey, so this is a quick video. I want to talk about two things. I want to talk quickly about macro tubes and or extension tubes. And this little guy right here, I got myself a new camera strap, and I'll tell you why I bought this camera strap. I'm not really that into camera straps, but this one I'm digging. Why did I buy macro tubes or extension tubes? If you're not familiar with them, essentially what they do, this is a set of 3, and these were really inexpensive. I think I paid like just about 20 bucks. They sell them for 12 bucks and a little bit higher. These are pretty much all plastic. I have 3 different sizes, a 13 millimeter, a 21 millimeter, and a 31 millimeter. This isn't how to put them on the camera. There are plenty of those out there. I didn't want to repeat that. I did want to talk about utilizing them today, and you can use them individually or all together stacked or combination of the two. Again, have all 3 on there or just use them individually. This here fits on the camera body. Then you place your lens on the camera. It allows you to create a macro lens without having to buy or purchase an expensive macro lens. So if you can afford a macro lens, get out there, go do it. But this is one way to get those up close shots. Whether you're taking photographs or utilizing video, this will get you up close and personal. So if I don't zoom in here and leave it at 18 mils, and you can zoom in, but let's just leave it at 18 mil, and I zoom in until it gets out of focus and just pull back and either pull manual or autofocus, you have a certain length from the end of the lens to the object that you're trying to take a picture of. So the first image that I'm showing here is a lock, and I utilized this lens without the extension tube. I got as close as I could in manual focus and I snapped the shot. That is as close as I could get with this lens. Then I placed the 21 mil extension tube on and got as close as I could, and I could actually get a little closer because it extends the focal length, and I was able to focus on that item at a much closer length. I closed the distance on the length. I was able to get a lot closer to the object, in this case the lock. This also works for video. You're able to get a more defined and closer look at the object that you're trying to shoot. It's an inexpensive way to create that macro look and feel. Get out there and get your macro tubes or extension tubes. All macro extension tubes are not created equal, unfortunately. I have watched some videos on these, and I've noticed that depending on the lens that you're trying to use and you're trying to create that macro look or feel, you might get some distortion or vignetting or lose sharpness or focus out on the edges. So it just depends on the lens you use. But again, this is an inexpensive way to try to get that look, and I think it works spectacularly. I really do think for the money, it's worth the effort and the try. So the other thing is, as you know, if you watched my last video, I purchased a couple film cameras, and they did not come with camera straps, or the camera strap that was on there was a little crusty and I didn't like it. So I'm not a big fan of camera straps, but this guy is heavy. It's actually heavier than this DSLR with this 18 to 135 on there, which is my go-to lens right now. And this thing is heavy. So I wanted to get a camera strap that is versatile. Actually, when I'm vlogging, and this is my main vlogging camera, I don't use the strap. I don't have a strap on here. So I wanted one that I could put on, take off whenever I needed. So I got this leash camera strap by Peak Design, and I love it. It has this quick release button or feature here. You just take that end off. Over here, same thing. And off and ready to go. So I can take it off the DSLR. Then I put these cords with these buttons on here, and these slip into, you kind of just press down and push in, and it's locked in there. Same for the other side. So right here, you kind of just punch it in that first part, push down, and snaps right in. Boom! Just like that, you're ready to go. Yeah! Locked and loaded, and boom, you are ready to rock and roll. So another cool feature here is the cord that's connected to the button that's now connected to the camera strap. These cords have 3 levels of wear. You will start to see different colors of the cord. You start seeing yellow, that's the next level of the cord. And if you get to red, that's the next level of the cord. So that means it is time to change those out once you get to the red, because it just might break on you. It's not just gonna snap on you all of a sudden. You'll start to see that wear. So that is pretty cool. So yeah, check them out. The links are down in the description below. I appreciate you watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you liked any part of this video, give me a like down below. Give me a comment. I'd love to chat with you. Do you own Macrotubes? Do you own a macro lens? I don't. So if you do, kudos to you. Would you use a macro tube or an extension tube? Remember, always sprinkle a little bit of fun in your life, and when you're having that fun, remember to always keep it fun enough. You know what's coming next. Outro! Bing!